Alright. Welcome back, everyone, for more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All with Grumpy Magician.
Hello, hello.
My name is Sasha Bahan, and so last time was the investigation, yes, where we actually put together, like, what happened.
Yeah, we talked to Pearls, who went, oh, I'm not going to tell you what's happening. Talked to Mimi, who then went, oh, I'm not going to tell you what's happening. Talked to Lossa, who went, I really don't want to tell you what's actually, I'll tell you. Then from there, reverse engineered it, got Mimi to open up, spoke to a creepy doctor.
In quotation marks.
Was actually a patient. And then got Pearls to open up. And then talked to Mia, who went, yeah, my aunt might be in on it. Yeah. And then we're in court.
Yep. Now we have to save Maya. Again. It's gonna become a running theme, I get the feeling. How many times do you think someone has to be falsely accused before the judge is just like, I'm not faking this one? Every time people do this. Alright, well, let's get back in there. June 22nd, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
Nick.
Yeah?
You know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me?
We actually talked about this last week.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself. And she's so grown up.
Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And you look at me, and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but still just a little girl. On top of that, a suspect in a murder trial. Brackets.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. But I think you're really strong too, Maya. For all you've gone through, why don't you tell her that? Stop thinking it!
Use your words, Phoenix.
Why are you so mad at this?
Speak to your girl. Come on. Good morning. Two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Uh-huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support.
Oh,
okay, so she's a witness.
Yep.
Yeah. That's right, Pearly.
Hey, Pearls?
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Just goes, okay, instantly.
Puff of smoke.
Meanwhile, Maya watching this like, oh, okay, I guess she can do whatever, but fuck me. Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please. It's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Polly! Not this again.
Please. Can you do this for us, Pearls?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two to your alone time.
Whew, thank goodness.
Nick?
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on? Well played, Phoenix.
We're about to get her mother thrown in jail.
Mm-hmm.
June 22nd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix.
You're gonna be busy this week, I think, judging by what we've just been told.
Yep. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who's never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey.
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. He's not wrong.
And everyone's just okay with us going, hey, I brought the ghost of my dead boss to court.
At
You
this,
chill with this? Everyone good?
I mean, at this point, how many times has she been in here? It's like normal.
Yeah, I guess. Essentially just a bit of the rules that has an exemption for possession.
God, what? There's a movie, and I remember it being referenced by Jesse Cox at some point. It's like Ghost Dad or something, and the line is, there's nothing in the rules that says a ghost can't play football. And that's where we're at here.
Yeah, yeah.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber. Correct?
Yes, and this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
All right, let's hear it.
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What? Miss Von Karma! But how do you explain this picture? Are you saying, then, that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand. As I suspected. Aunt Morgan.
Oh, poor Mia. She seems really torn by this.
Witness. Name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fay, and I'm a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? Ah!
I don't think.
You cut out there.
Now then. Oh. I wonder if my internet's being fritzy. I don't think anyone really cares. Now then. After the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from the body and send it back to the other world. That is.
Yes, that is.
You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct.
What in the world could have...
I expected him to get whipped as well.
Yeah.
Mystic Maya. He escaped from the room.
What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in the possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
Order! Order, order! Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. But we haven't even gotten any jokers yet. How are we supposed to... How are we supposed to do that?
It's not aware that jokers were actually in play, and that's what it was for. Alright. Maya's escape.
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, he thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Why have you hidden this until now?
I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, more cross-examination, please.
My aunt's a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Since we broke the door open and entered the chamber, that's correct.
Check our stuff here again. Yeah, okay.
And suddenly she thrusted me away from us. Get from the room.
Okay, well,
So we definitely need to press down the line, I'm pretty sure.
I think so as well, and I think this is going to end up at some point with her talking about the jar getting busted, and then we can be like, Pearl did it. Just looking at our old evidence again. Alright, well, from the top.
Yep, from the top.
Alright, after we heard the gunshots. Hold it! Just now you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to?
I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir.
Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English. Not to mention she looked awful.
Dang. I can already see.
Fucking prejudice much?
Yeah. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot.
In any case, I've already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
Oh, thanks. Well, what did you do after that, Miss Faye? Again? We called the police. Hold it!
Called la policia.
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
I want to hear the end of that sentence. Yeah, we gotta get in there.
Yeah. We need all the details.
Alright, further. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there?
Dots.
You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
Huh?
The lives of both the good sir and that camerawoman may be in danger. That's what I thought to myself.
Well,
Seeing the pulled back version of her, it is just astounding how big her hair is.
yeah, it's like, I don't know what they call those, like, patty hats, like what they call them, but it's like that, except it's her hair.
Hmm.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her, and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. Right. You see, Ivan, when you hold a pistol like this. Hold it! During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
Huh? But why would you lie about something like that?
I think I accidentally clicked him back in.
On screen now?
Something like, it is very painful to me.
Yep.
Or something like that, right?
Yep.
However... Objection! The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
He was covering for Maya? Yeah, this feels like a pressure point again.
Yeah. We're pretty certain that's bullshit.
Alright, get in there. So, you were covering for the defendant?
Yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she...
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there's always later. No.
Yeah, that's not how that works. Yes, very well. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Rusted me away, she says. Maya's not very strong. Hold it!
Yeah. Well, physique does change. So.
I guess, yeah. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit such a thing, however... Yes.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Objection! Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Look at this photograph. Every time I do not laugh. That would be rude to do in court. Remember that at the time. Go on.
I'm just now imagining a German version of that. It's like Oompa music, but look at this photograph.
It's either that, or you get Rammstein doing a cover of it.
Yeah.
Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Ah! Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Okay, Boomer. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she'd called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. But with great strength, she hit the base of my neck and full on Austin Powers judo chopped me.
Hold it! You fainted.
I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps?
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us. Okay, that was short.
Yep. Alright. Where'd she come from? Where did she go? Hold it! Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what? I guess?
I mean, we have to question
This is the
further.
last one. So, while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the keyword here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
We literally just said that she can't prove that. We can't establish that whatsoever.
I hope this isn't gonna come back and bite us in the butt.
So when has it ever?
Foreshadowing is literary advice.
Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes, yes. That is exactly what we should. Ah!
Be quiet, you. Now then, what's the escape? I started saying it and my, like, trying to do it in the accent just went, how does this sound? Now then, what the escapee has done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. Oh,
Oh.
they're gonna claim the sister went to talk to her sister.
She went to speak with someone. Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eenie Miney.
I think you can see where this is headed.
Here we go. Oh, that was quicker than I expected to get to another witness.
Witness. Name and occupation.
Okay, so my name is, like, Eenie Miney. I'm, like, researching, like, parapsychology stuff at the, university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Oh, well, like, I guess?
If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it? Your Honor? Snap of the whip.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, for the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine! For my sake. After the murder. Oh, like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. Sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Now, hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister. Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
Are you saying that the spirit of... that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? There's a lot of S's in there.
Get the French S sentence. Like, si son son son. It's essentially the equivalent of buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Okay. Got it.
But like, si son son son. Sisson is sausage. Son without song, blood. Sisson son son.
Ah.
And it goes far longer than that. That's just the only part I can remember.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh. Well, this is...
Witness.
like, yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Oh, like... Do I totally, like, really have to?
Of course.
Miss Miney, please. Dots. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged. Sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Amy? He took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said? Yes.
There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
I'm sorry, I got a bit distracted. I just received a message from someone unknown on Twitter.
Okay.
They messaged and then immediately this account is no longer active.
You got you were the
Twitch shut
final
them down
you were the final bot message.
Yep. But like essentially some bot turning up. I'm pretty sure fucked up code because it posted the second part first. Essentially saying, I'm hoping to find a texting buddy sugar baby. I offer $600 twice a week as an allowance. No fees required and absolutely nothing sexual involved. Would you be open to it? To which, yeah, if anyone wants to pay me for that, sure, go for it.
Anyone wants to send $600
Just
our way on a weekly basis, go for it.
it's amusing because it was shut down instantly. Literally, I looked over and it just had a little box that reads question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, come on. I've just looked at what I have to say. It is a bit hard to swallow. Leave a good amount of dead air for people there. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? Certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, is it all made up? Was it just one huge lie?
Of course it was Phoenix.
Mia! What do you mean?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. It's even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
After the murder. Alright. I don't think anything stood out as an immediate contradiction to me.
Unchan and Sato sleep in the side room. That's currently what is known to the people.
Yeah.
Like someone came into the room really suddenly. Close with my sister. They're happy in like a sad way. Yeah, there's nothing there that we can openly speak against.
From the top again.
Nothing. Evidence we have. Yeah, I think the only thing we have to look into regarding that room are the ball, the jar, and the clothing box. So, curious if those will be used.
I imagine at least the box will, but we need to get it into a position of like, how did Maya not just walk out of the room? How did she actually get out of the room? Alright, well. From the top then. He was eating. Hold it!
It was like totally EP. Oh my god.
Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it? Oh, like, that's right. I, think there were sesame seeds, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, premonition that it was going to be a totally seedy day.
Ooh.
Oh, everyone's a critic.
Yes, indeed.
I'm sorry. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Someone came in real suddenly. Hold it! Do you know the time? Maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think. It's here, autopsy report. I'll just have a time on it now!
Man. Do we have anything with times on us? I don't think we do we?
No. Yeah, I'm clicking through nothing. Okay. Cannot dispute your claim. Oh, something like that, I think. 11 a.m.? Yeah, my stomach is totally ready for, food. Dots. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant, what time was it when the someone came into your room? Oh, so, that's what you meant. You should have been more, clear about it. Sorry. My bad. Oh, no, it's okay. It's really... Contemplative dots. That's it!
She lost the train of thought.
Yep. Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Oh, did I? So, what was I talking about again? Never mind.
Witness, about this person who entered the side room.
Totally her sister, she says. Hold it!
You said totally, so it has to be true.
Must be. Are you absolutely sure? A yes? You guess? Was it, or was it not, your sister who entered? I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I am an only child. More than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, the defense rests.
Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness. How did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Mani?
He's happy in a sad way. Hold it!
Me, anytime I look back at the Elysian Realm.
Next patch is a new Elysium, by the way, from recent events.
For Star Rail? Or...
No, for Honkai Impact. The Star Rail version of Elysia, which is Kirine, is the patch after next, probably. But yeah, it's that period. It's the one they started when they put out the shorts last year, the year before, on New Year's, where it's the AU where they're a bunch of people living in an apartment building together.
Mm-hmm.
It's that one.
Ah, okay.
You were happy in a sad way. Oh, yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people here react with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult? I, like, know all about the Kurain channeling technique.
The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Yeah, like what she said. Can I drop this line of questioning? I mean, probably not.
Yeah, we need everything we can get.
Basically, every time you ask this question, the answer is no. Question further.
Well, maybe we'll get her to actually say something instead of being puppeted by Von Karma.
Yeah. So, you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But...
The blood all over
Ow!
her, maybe?
Yeah.
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase, objection? Could try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright.
Objection is too many syllables compared to...
This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? I mean, probably?
Honestly, yes. Because it'd be more than I was happy in a sad kind of way. Right? If she actually saw her sister.
Alright. It is very important, Your Honor. It is very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. but gotta bluff for now, make it seem like I know what I'm talking about, just like every day of my life.
Mm-hmm. Fake it till you make it, Mr. Wright. You'll make it someday.
you made it this far. All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal.
And there
Was it
it
now?
is.
Alright.
We present Maya's costume since it's covered in blood, right?
Well, it's either that or it's one of the pictures. Which one is it? The second picture, because that's her in the outfit. Because it's also the face we see in the outfit with the blood.
Hmm.
One or the other, yeah. Or both. I think there are some that are duplicates, to be honest.
Yeah, I think either will work.
I'm going to
I'm
update my
more
save.
inclined to go with the costume because it mentions the costume.
That's fair, yeah.
Like, with how the logic in this game works, you know?
Alright, so presenting Maya's costume to this line.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Enter this one. No, B is the one. Objection!
It's picturing Phoenix throws his hand out. Hold on. No,
He's just like looking at it, puts it down.
No, angle isn't right. Hold on. Can you move that light? Perfect, thank you. Objection! There we go.
Gotta get my acoustics right. That was a very well-spun line, Miss Annie. Huh?
What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It's well-constructed, but that's all it is.
Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix?
Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture.
Yeah, so both would have worked. Cool.
This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
Clearly, Phoenix has not encountered the sleep paralysis demon. Waking up with sleep paralysis,
he does.
You'll see some weird shit and just go, yep, okay.
We saw it in the tutorial. It's the giant judge.
True.
That's his sleep paralysis demon.
The blood spray.
Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying, and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. I don't know why, but just seeing that, like, her full size was weird for me, because my brain, I think, auto-completed her legs in pants, and seeing the, like, full-length skirt was just weird.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I was expecting trousers with a skirt over the top, on a tomboy style.
Yeah, that works. Order! Order! Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney? I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me. That...
She had the eyes of her sister for a moment. What are you stammering about, Your Honor?
Oh, well,
That witness. Her personality did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. That's a disappointed look, I feel like.
Yeah, just the internal monologue going, really, Phoenix? Really?
How many times we've been through
You're
this?
not going to... Alright. Sure, you know what? If he fucks up, it's on him.
I'm already dead. It's not my problem anymore.
Yeah. Hey, if this goes south, it just means I meet my sister a little sooner. First of all, calm yourself, witness.
Oh, like... I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap.
Now, hurry up with the testimony.
If you please. Judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. After the murder, part 2. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, costume is, like, purple, right? Blood totally blended right in. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Yes. Now I see.
Do you?
Yeah, do
Do
you?
you, Judge?
That
Do you
room-
see anything?
that
Are you
room-
blind?
That room's not dark at all. That room is, in fact, open air into a massive courtyard at 11 a.m.
In fact, we have been into that room
The brightest
at
room in
the
there.
time, and the light has directly shone in.
Also, purple and red are not the same color. Especially not the shade of purple Maya wears.
Hmm.
And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. It's a terrible reason. It's not correct in the slightest. Oh, you think? Oh, like, thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? No. That's... Alright, I guess not.
What do you think?
Yeah, that is the look of Phoenix of like, oh, come on, man. How many times?
Are you satisfied that your client is guilty? You know what? Yeah, Your Honor. Yeah, I am. I am suddenly turned around on this, you fucking idiot. Come on.
Right, I guess not. Very well. You may question the witness. Alright. So there's things that are just blatantly wrong here, but I don't think there's something we're supposed to present evidence to.
Mm-hmm. Bedroom. Let's like blend right in.
Might just be
Man.
more pressing.
I think it's more pressing. I think the one we really need to press is I took my sister to the channeling chamber because she wasn't there when we got back.
She was... Yeah, she had
So
just
unless
woken up.
she's saying, yeah, unless she's saying she went, dropped her sister off, went back to the side room, and back to sleep.
And this would also be
Like,
while Morgan was unconscious on the floor, according to previous testimony.
mhm. fucking Luffy pushing the zombie back into the grave ass attitude.
Well, from the top again.
From the top.
Alright, it was kind of dark. No, it wasn't. Hold it. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Objection! Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court.
Oh, wait, that's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's?
You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this bright little man.
Oh, like, okay. Can't breathe. Let me out of here yet. Phoenix is powerless in the face of women.
The blood totally blended into the lavender-colored
Yeah.
outfit, costume.
Is there a, what's the word? Is there a series that has a creature with bright lavender blood? I don't think so.
So, yes. And it's Danganronpa.
Oh, right, I forgot the hot pink blood.
Yep, Danganronpa makes the blood a bright pink color.
Oh, I forgot. It always comes back. Alright.
It's always there, waiting, watching.
Well, this is the Danganronpa, so hold it! You didn't see the blood. Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. Huh? That's, Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face.
Continue.
Even Francisco's like, alright, we gotta get the show on the road or you're gonna say something stupid.
He's gonna fuck up. I can feel it.
Alright. She persuaded her sister that this wasn't right. Hold it! And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time? Well, she was like totally flipped out. She just shot Dr. Gray. But I think like she knew. She like said she did something really bad. And like she said she wanted to go with me to like apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. Alright, and then she took her to the channeling chamber. Let's see if this gets us anywhere. Hold it! Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so? I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better.
Francisca, please.
Yeah, that's like, don't, phrasing, girl.
Earlier, talking about how hard it is to swallow. how she hopes Phoenix will be better the next time. And now, I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better.
You're gonna get Pearl shipping you with him next.
Oh. Well, actually, you know what? Phoenix, second good call earlier to have her possessed by Nia so that she can't see any of this to fund her AO3 thoughts.
Exactly. She says, with her whip at the ready. Oh, and like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? Sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean? When? When you...
We're going,
Yeah.
because
The third.
Pearl would have been dealing with Jan.
Yep. We're going to the crime scene.
We gotta.
I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Get in there. We've got proof.
Get in there. The guard is broken. Run her down. Tornado into wall bounce. You can do it.
Think harder. I know you must remember something. I, like, totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. You think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? It's very important, Your Honor, there was someone in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Yes, you do, Phoenix. Believe in yourself.
You do. You do.
Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone
Bullshit.
on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. Let's give...
Just the moment she starts talking. Objection!
Yeah. All right. Where's Pearl in the profiles? All right. It specifies anyone, so it has. So we're looking for Pearl here.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
All right. Objection. You say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible. Like, what do you mean? I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Interesting. You have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
The garden?
Yep. Which means anyone walking through that area would have to seen her. So, Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that? Okay, I was not expecting that.
Objection! As the court can see, he's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at that time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous.
Objection! Yep. It's not preposterous, and I can prove it.
What sort of foolish?
There is no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl because of this jar.
Because I am.
All of me.
I am. Just starts breaking down in the courtroom.
Oh, and this was about that year, right? So,
Yeah.
There's a reference. Alright, sacred urn.
Takes his jacket off, flips it inside out so it's black and red instead.
Pulls out SMG, pumps it. My favorite part of that.
I am Shadow the Defender.
Oh, he has the quills!
Exactly.
It works! Take that! This urn is my proof.
An old cracked clay pot? What is that going to prove?
Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it. That's why. She broke the urn. Ah!
Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day?
This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? How long does her neck go when she does that?
She's actually just Doki. It's the toggle, neck extends as she pushes it into the hat. She's not pulling the hat down over herself.
She's extending.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Mine. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Mine. You are a masterful liar. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. I am tired of being talked down to in this courtroom.
I think you'll find you need to watch this shit, Your Honor. Check it out.
He does the special stance right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
Objection. The witness just testified about that.
That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. I really believe her. She really sleeping in the side room? Nah, dog, she was in there. She pulled the trigger.
She was the shooter on the grassy knoll. I mean, behind the,
Behind the screen.
screen. My brain wanted to say palanquin. I was just like, that isn't right. That would be way too big.
That's really big. Alright, there is no way. Your lies end here. What do
Your
you...
memes end here.
This is the second week in a row I think we brought up Revengeance in respect to this game. Somehow.
Revengeance is always applicable to every situation.
Revengeance is the video game JoJo's.
Mm-hmm.
What do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here. Contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
Here, help!
It's in her testimony, right? She said she left. Because we're talking about while she was walking.
Yes.
In her testimony. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? No? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I can see that Miss Fey was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Okay, that's not the route I thought we were going to take, but I guess that works.
Yeah. Checks out.
Yes. Which means, Miss Miney, you did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I ask this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Also something I just thought about. Is she the only character to not have, like, perfectly straight teeth? Or, like, triangle teeth? It's just something that, like, caught my eye for a second, and I thought about it.
Oh yeah, I suppose she does have kind of slight jagged ones.
Yeah.
I suppose we've never really seen anyone bare their teeth in kind
yeah.
of gritted teeth motion.
Alright, anyway. my brain just caught that. I was like, wait a minute. I haven't seen this line before.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to go check some old models.
Miss Miney, please answer the question.
Objection! I feel like that's her chance to do the Von Karma.
I mean, she's doing the finger wag, she's just not pisking.
Don't ask a question of a baseless assumption, if you please.
Huh?
Well, I suppose since you've put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix.
Yeah.
The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Miney. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Before I click on this, I'm going to update the save.
Good job.
Alright. Where was the witness when the murder took place? She was in the chamber.
He was in the chamber all along.
Take that!
Bum, bum, bum.
Miss Miney was here, of course. But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. Order, but what is that?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please, explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Behind the screen. In this dark spot that has been conveniently skipped over for every single other person.
Every single time we've mentioned it, they've gone, oh, there's enough space back here. I don't need to check it, though.
It's too dark.
Over and over and over again.
Here, of course. Behind the folding screen. Ah!
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony.
There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See? You stupid jerk! That hat has incredible elasticity to reform from holes.
Oh, yeah.
He comes back together again.
Wait. Is it meant to be cheese?
I think it might supposed
like
to be
dough?
dough, yeah. I think... Yeah.
Is her design meant to be a pizza?
She does have an orange top and skirt, doesn't she?
I think when they were designing her, whoever was behind it used pizza as a theme.
Okay. We have a character who might be themed after pizza, who's wearing a French outfit with a Hindu character on the shirt. The layers.
What the fuck are you, Eenie?
So, quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball. Now, Miss Miney. So young as you shouldn't be saying. How young is she? How old? She's 21. I think that's the appropriate age to be calling someone slimeball.
Yeah, if anything, that's very light for a 21-year-old.
Yeah. Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am. I'm sorry.
Oh no, she's not.
Oh, that's right, because it's
the younger sister is 21.
Yeah, if our theory holds here, and it's the replacement.
The older sister...
It's just marked
Oh,
as
we
deceased.
don't have the age of the older sister.
If she was already a registered nurse, though, it was a year ago-ish this happened. She was a registered nurse. She was probably like 24, 25.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Yep, okay, we're being informed now that is in fact what the hat is supposed to be with that animation.
Yep. So now we present it, right?
Yep, the witness is hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. This is the box. She was in the box.
This is the box. Okay, we're not presenting who she is yet.
Yeah. She was hiding
yes.
behind the screen with the help of the box. Take that!
She did it like this. She learned it from Solid Snake himself.
You see, if you stand it up and you tape a picture of Hatsune Miku to it, the guards won't notice a thing.
God. I love Phantom Pain. I'm one of the few people who will stand by that game and
Really
say,
fun
yeah,
game.
it was great. The cardboard box was so bustedly dumb.
Exactly what I would expect out of one of those games. That's the only Metal Gear game I've actually played for myself, but yeah.
How do we make the cardboard box better? I know. Take a poster of Paz from Peace Walker, who is canonically dead at this point, and put her in a cheerleader outfit and stick it to the front of the box. Boss, how could you? That's genius! Cut to the clip of, damn boss, that's why you're the best.
Ugh. Metal Gear is a very special series. It's a just constant fever dream that is somehow also telling a competent political thriller story at the same time.
It's one of the best acid trips anyone could experience. I feel is the best way to put it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good name. Aren't the PSP games also called Metal Gear Acid?
Yes, Metal Gear Acid and Metal Gear Acid 2.
Yep, there we go. Ugh. Miss Mining. How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. That tiny little box? No person could fit in that. That's not a tiny box.
No, it's not as small as in the picture. This is a photograph. The box is actually like about this big.
About the size of this desk?
Yeah. Slap's desk. You could fit so many human beings in this box.
You peel it away like a sticker and then just a bunch of people fall over. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Objection! But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all.
That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Okay, I have to say it. The old self coming out in that shot, much better than the fake self.
Big fan of the punk vibes there, I'm taking it.
Yep. The essence of Kura coming out.
Mr. Wright, you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes.
Yes, because the box itself has a bullet hole in it.
So we present the screen now?
I would think we still have to do the box again, because we need to prove the box was there, but it might be the screen as well, yeah. Alright, well.
Because we've already presented the box. I think we have to present the screen now because we have to present something at the scene to tie them together.
Yeah, that works. Alright, yes, I can with some evidence. And now, I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. The folding screen. Take that! Take a look at this clothing box. Okay, so it's another one of these dupes. All right, so we're both still on track again.
Yeah. Which I kind of like that they're doing more of these, where it could be either of these.
I imagine they'll lessen as the game goes on, but yeah.
Well, it's just like the first one, there were so many situations where it could be either, and you had to get the one
right
you wanted.
Yeah. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. This. What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole! About 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? He's getting smug.
God, he's loving it. You can practically hear him leaning in, just...
He's starting to do her lean over the desk.
Yeah. The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes as to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen.
Whoever just fired a gun in the audience, I get that you're helping me make my point. Please don't do that again. There's someone in the audience, as he said bullet, bang!
Yeah. It's actually Marshall. He's just hanging out.
Gets called out, turns, waves the hat, rides off on a horse through the main door.
It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! Order, so what you're saying?
Objection! I couldn't reach my lip because I'm too busy being shocked. Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Miney?
That is exactly what I am saying. Miss Eenie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey. She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No. Stop.
I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself.
Correct.
Correct.
It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow!
Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
What? You can't be serious.
Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. Profiles. Morgan Fay.
Morgan Fay.
Take that! This person. If it wasn't someone from Karain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fay household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Morgan Fay.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume, wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. Murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so that she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. Yeah, we were thinking about it the opposite direction, weren't we? We were thinking downward angle shot, but no, it was a straight shot.
Actually, it'd have to be a straight shot if
They were the same,
the
yeah.
box was also 8 inches. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray, and... after that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood and pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fay chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Yes, yes. Hurry! Before there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Huh. Efficiency.
Yeah.
Who is that? Laughing at a time like this? Ah!
Oh, you simple-minded fools. Oh wait, was it Francisco who was laughing?
I would not have expected that.
I'm sorry. Are you still by chance evolving?
What is it this time? Miss Von Karma? Surely!
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is?
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well,
Revenge?
that's, yeah, her sister. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? I feel like this is a dumb question, right?
Yeah. I think it just hasn't come up definitively that they're connected yet. I don't, or like, this is the memory check. But even the judge was like, girl, you're out of your mind. If you're bringing this up, so this might just be humoring her at this point. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. Have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. It'll be the car accident newspaper clipping, right?
Clipping to, yeah.
Take that! Ha. Just as I thought. Bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright. Just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes! Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, like, gonna explain, so, like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a
Please
year.
just I just want her to confess and just go, y'all are idiots. I did it because of this. Come on.
I shot him because I didn't like his face.
Did you hear his laugh? He was clearly a villain.
This man rolled up to this channeling chamber with a gun. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. if I, like, wanted revenge, then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was, like, total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see,
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory.
You interrupted me.
Yeah, you can't go, well, you see, smack. Nope, man, I guess you couldn't back it up.
This is the... Alright, well, I guess we shouldn't be surprised that Francisca believes in might makes right. Seems on theme for her family.
Yeah. She is a Von Karma in the end. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. Revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there's no reason for Miss Forgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
So many fonts, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure. You did, and then everyone turned their brains off for a second for some reason. See, like, just as I told you. Huh? I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Miney.
And...
Yeah, probably.
hold it!
Yep.
Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute.
All right.
I'm glad that he's like...
Okay, I didn't think you would agree with that.
He's just like so... He's just like going with whatever at this point. He's like, listen, I'll say anything that I don't get whipped again.
Yeah, it's just like, look,
I saw her in her heyday. She could probably beat me senseless. I'm not going to fuck with that. Are you kidding me? I want to go home tonight.
you can't lose hair. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time's up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I? Can I really do this? I mean, we don't have an option. We have to say yes, because if we say no, we get a bad end.
Yeah?
Alright, yes, I can. I am not totally confident here, but I know what I must press on, no matter, or know that I must press on, no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Too bad. Too late. My cross-examination is already ended, after all.
Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? You're supposed to be on my side.
A Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way.
No, wait.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a sec here.
We continue. We can probably finish this.
Yeah. I imagine there's not much left.
This has got to be a small one, yeah. We're gonna step out, get
2
handed some
hours
vital piece
later.
of information. Yeah. This turns out to be the longest court section ever after we've already spent 2 hours in court. It's like, here's another 3. I'm assuming we're gonna get handed something here outside of court, and or outside the courtroom, and then use that. Nope.
Yeah.
Good.
I imagine Mia will give us something.
Hmm.
It's either Mia or Pearls is going to go, well, I found this, my mum dropped it, but I didn't want to indict my mum. So I held off, but I guess you'll need it.
Yeah.
June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
Is it really true? About my aunt?
I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And, under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan.
That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Damn. Sorry.
I think that's a response of plenty of people. So, yep.
Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
He had something to do with it.
Yeah, kinda. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Ugh. Looking down on me even though we're the same age.
I mean, she is like 2 feet taller than you.
Mm-hmm. I need a side-by-side. It's like her straight up head tilted down to see Maya.
It's like a picture of Maya like flailing her arms while Franziska's just holding her by the head at arm's length.
Mm.
Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat.
But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Dots. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. I'm still of the belief that she's here for Edgeworth, not her father.
It's very possible.
June 22nd, 12:10 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Eenie Miney had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Eenie Miney, Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. That is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask me about my, motive? I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. She's using the more often. She's digging into the persona to try and blow it off.
Mm-hmm. You're overcorrecting, Miss Miney.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay. Totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Last year's accident. That was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tabloid shows, day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Ah!
Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip.
Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister.
Yeah. Means I'll have to work this from another angle. Okay. I think this is another press situation because nothing stood out to me as something to throw at.
Yeah, we've got no...
Only evidence we have from back then is the license. Photo with that.
I say press everything, but I have a theory that she's going to slip up and mention that it was her sister who had just gotten her driving license. And we might be able to go, oh, you mean this driver's license?
That looks exactly like you do for some reason. Alright, well, from the top once more. Hold it! Last year, she says. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, that was in May, too. The thing with all the patients dying was, May 2nd? And, our accident was, on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just coincidence?
What is this, a Michael Flanagan show?
Is he...
Things just happening, seemingly not connected?
I feel like I know that name.
Fall of the House of Usher, Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Bly Manor.
Okay, I've not seen any of them all, but I've heard the
Midnight
name because you
well.
talk about these plenty. Okay.
Yeah. But a big thing. So Fall of the House of Usher, all of them are about books. Every one of them is a horror book and relating to horror stories. Fall of House of Usher is a Edgar Allan Poe story, and each of the deaths that happen in it is a different Edgar Allan Poe story.
Okay.
Such as the heart under the floorboards. Was it the beating heart? One of the main things is the Nevermore Crow. Or Raven, sorry. But a big thing is just, hey, so you totally killed this person, right? No, it was just a coincidence. You know what? We can't prove it was you, so yeah, it was just a weird coincidence, but you're involved somehow. So I'm gonna say, oh, is it just a coincidence? Oh yeah, it's totally
What
like the
if
show, right?
Are you aware in detail on some of the original stories? Because there's one of those where it's almost from a Phoenix Wright game. So specifically with the beating heart. Do you know how the story goes towards the end?
I can't remember the story. So in the Fall of the House of Usher, it's obviously they are modernized versions. So
Yes.
she's trying to make a wrap that can function as a synthetic heart, keep a heart pumping. And she keeps on hearing this heart thumping away and can never place it. And it turns out she murdered her girlfriend and performed surgery in their bedroom. And her girlfriend is just splayed open with this heart beating away in her chest.
The original is slightly different. So the original is a guy kills his neighbor, chops the body up and buries it all under the floorboards. The police arrive. He's got the whole place cleaned up by the time they're there. And there's like, yeah, I guess it was nothing then. And they're just being genuinely, like, friendly with him and, like, chatting him up and, like, talking to him afterwards. And the whole time he, like, starts to hear the heartbeat pumping that he's buried under the floor. And then he starts to, in his own head, read into the police being friendly with him as doing it on purpose to mock him, which causes him to slowly but surely break down until he screams about it, rips the entire floor up, and shows them the corpse.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the show does kind of stick to that.
Yeah. The
She
core
slowly
idea is there.
loses it and thinks people are mocking her, and she's going to lose her funding. And so finally, to secure her funding, takes her father, because the father goes, hey, if you can prove something has worth to me, has value, I will give you as much funding as you need to pull it off. And so she finally just brings him to the house to show the body with the heart in it. They just go,
Gotcha.
see?
Alright, so anyway, Phoenix Wright. we really derailed ourselves there.
Look, stories are good, horror stories are good, Edgar Allan Poe stories are good.
My sis was like totally tired, so that's why. Duh.
Okay.
Something bad happened at the clinic around then. Hold it! That was the malpractice incident, where 14 patients died, correct?
At the Raccoon City Hospital, correct?
It really does look like that with the fireball on the cover and this formless void face in the middle.
That's just Carlos on the newspapers there.
Man, he really cut his hair back before they took that picture.
He never had curly hair in the original.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
I don't think I've actually seen much of the original. I've seen a lot of the remake.
In fact, I think in the original he might have been dirty blonde rather than dark haired.
Yeah.
What was the cause of the mistake?
Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up.
Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney?
Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. She's saying it a little hard there.
Objection. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault.
Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake.
But, like, it really wasn't my sis.
She was tired while she was driving, you said. Hold it!
She was totally tired?
You mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
No wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? Get in there.
Yep.
So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. Yep, there you go. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True, true.
Oh, but
Unless
like,
you didn't have a license.
oh, but like, I don't, like, have a driver's license.
This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney.
Miss Marnie, please amend your testimony.
I need you to include it in green text so that we can actually present evidence against it.
Very strange red tape in this court system.
Oh, like, okay. Anyway. I was, like, totally pooped, too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat.
Wait, where's the thing? Okay, very last statement now. It's been appended to the end.
I, like, didn't have any license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her.
Did you now?
You wanna bet? I met an absolute creep down at the hospital who says otherwise.
I met some guy who couldn't confirm who he is and might possibly be some kind of stalker. But he had a picture.
License photo. Objection!
It's mine.
That was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Marnie?
That's right.
Yeah, I had like a license, but also we could just like ask the DMV and they could pull it up and tell us if she had one or not.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Judge, can we just check her records? Just give her a look.
Yep. Take 5 minutes.
But I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hoti, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
Phoenix.
Don't leave that part out.
Don't include that last part.
What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic doctor?
Glad you know who he is at least.
Cool.
Yes, that perverted fake plant doctor director. Ah!
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like, last November? What?
But the accident was in May.
Yeah. November?
The accident happened last May. It's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenixite.
What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Ow!
Cry and my whip will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like, glad you get it, but like, even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would have like let me drive.
You should have kept your mouth shut, girl. You just gave us another avenue.
You fool.
Hmm.
Ow!
Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Also, Francisca, you can have this back. Thank you for
I was
lending
to say,
that to
where'd
me.
that come from? Not you too, Mia! With the whip. And the pain. And the,
Oh, she actually did whip
Yeah,
him.
she actually whipped him. Don't ask where she got it from.
Look, if anime has taught me anything, cleavage is a hyperdimensional space that can store anything.
Right. But what if a Pearl would have been carrying it?
Oh no, obviously.
She got
well,
one while
she's been
Francisca met
summoned
us.
the entire time, including the recess, hasn't she? So during the recess, she just went, time to go and restock.
Her and Francisca had a talk about the qualities of whips.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway?
That's because
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
Hanging.
No, okay, Mimi is the older sister.
Yeah.
I was just like, is it going to be like she was too young to drive?
Mhm.
But no.
like how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean.
I would.
These all Valley girls are mean.
It is in their nature.
Like, around that time, I was like really getting close to getting my license. My sis was like this totally big fan of cars and like really valued them. She like had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She like would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." As early as 2005 up in here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So like that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too.
I see. Bright red car for sports. Now then, defense may question the witness.
Not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but
Okay.
I think this is pressing again. Again, nothing stood out.
Let's see. I don't think there's anything.
Yeah.
In profile. Well, the one thing I'd say is even if she has adopted her sister's persona, Beanie would have been 20 at the time.
Yes.
How the fuck does a 20-year-old college student studying parapsychology of all things afford a red sports car?
Well, it was her sister who bought it. The nurse money. Which, if this is in LA, is an actual good paycheck.
Well, no, because the one who's alive
Yeah, so,
didn't buy
sorry,
it.
what I mean, Mimi is the one who purchased it. Is what was the idea here. The older sister, who is the nurse, purchased the vehicle, is the idea. And she's, I think, making it up to cover for the fact that she did let her sister drive.
I'm questioning either way. Seems way too fancy.
Look, RNs get paid good money over here. Alright, well, from the top once more. Hold it. So, what do you mean by really close?
Like, I have one of those permit things?
I think that's what they're called. So you would be allowed to drive then if your sister was in the car because she would be old enough.
Yeah, learner's permit. We have that here too.
Yeah. And here, like, to drive on a permit, you need someone who's 21 or older with a license in the car. So her sister would have definitely been old enough. Permit? Phoenix, how stupid are you?
Wow, big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit. I've been doing all of my law work completely unlicensed.
It honestly wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, we've discussed it. How many when he hasn't read those books in the office at all?
Ignorance is to be whipped.
What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense.
So, like, may I continue?
Sis was a
No,
big fan
actually, you can't.
Get out. I'm tired of talking to you. Alright, Sis was a big fan of cars. Hold it. She
Hold that thought.
valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car?
Oh, well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain, and, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands, so she was a trailer princess owner, got it.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever?
Yeah? Well, let's go for it, I guess.
Yeah, let's press. Why not?
Why did she take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car?
Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer?
I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise.
Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright?
Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it?
Yes, a shiny, bright red sports car. Hold it. It was a new car.
Yeah? She had, like, just gotten it. It's, like, from the UK.
That did not look like a UK car, but okay.
Yeah.
That looked like a Trans Am.
The UK. Were those her boyfriend's initials?
Judge. Like, come on.
Oh, and it was a really special model. He had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. Guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic.
Get in there, because, you know, you're talking an awful into it for not being the one who was super into it. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor,
Yes?
please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
I mean, the part about it being a special import car.
Yes,
Well, if you like cars that much, then
that's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. I'm trying to figure out what your angle is here too, Phoenix.
Miss Marty, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever.
Which
Sis-
way it's going with this?
Sis's new car was like totally special model from England. Alright, usually this means we need to
Oh.
present something
Oh,
now.
hang on.
Oh, is it because passenger side?
I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and got out. Right door is the driver's side over here.
Yes, it is. Japan has it on the left hand just like we do as well. So that's what this is. It's the newspaper clipping 2.
Newspaper clipping 2.
Alright, there we go. Objection!
Finally, English debuff succeeds for once.
Miss Miney. Do you remember this article? Huh? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite.
The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
What do you mean by this?
Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Order! Order in the court! Order! Order!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Amy said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney.
That is what Eni said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix. Looks like you finally found the real root of this matter.
If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi? Who was really driving then? It was Mimi.
That would be Mimi.
The answer is the one person who had her driver's license. Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Eni Miney, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
Alright, that was a good pass around the line there, folks, but unfortunately you passed across people who are on an internet connection.
Yep. Unfortunately, that one's not happening, so carrying on.
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name... The witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is. That's a big chunk of health if you screw this up.
Her name is the real Slim Shady.
I'm already standing.
Exactly.
Alright. It's Mimi, yes!
Meeny, miny.
Take that! Mimi Mine. That is your real name.
Objection! Of all the foolish dribble. Then, how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So, for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery?
This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time.
That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
No!
But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then, the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago, the one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence.
Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean? Ah!
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was, in fact, alive. That fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, its fate was sealed.
Well, Miss Edie? I mean, Miss Von Karma.
Why did you say my name just now?
Giving up
Mimi.
dots, yeah. Looks like I've been unmasked.
Witness?
That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Mime.
You wiping her tears with a hat?
I think so. I think it's like supposed to be from how she tore it before.
Mm-hmm.
That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Mimey wanted her old self to disappear because of this.
The first clipping from the malpractice.
Paper clipping. Yep.
Take that!
That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Mime. That's right. Person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Mine had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident, and our own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, even her own face. This was her last chance. A chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. Plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. Only hadn't thought of that channeling Mumbo Jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world.
I was
Spirit
gonna say that must actually be really fucked up.
channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
Okay, less so for that, more so for seeing your sister in the mirror every day. But yeah, I guess.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as... Why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? Why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey.
This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma.
I'm gonna enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? Going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is.
He's gonna die.
Now this is the very...
Yeah. Oh, he
alien.
did. He's out. He's down.
Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix!
I'm now just like, she just assaulted a man unconscious in a courtroom.
Yep. There's no real defending that.
Yeah.
This court is a fraud. A sham.
Now then. For fear of that happening to myself, I will ignore it. Look,
To say, Miss Von Karma? Very good form.
it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So, I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty.
Let's go.
That's all. This course is drawn. Someone carry that corpse out of here.
June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court, Defendant Levy, number 3.
Congratulations, Maya. Sis!
Maybe this is the first time Maya would actually get to be seeing her.
Aww. Yeah. He's always been the one being possessed, so he's just had back pain.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. Really bad dream. You know, sis? My dream smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? It was inside that clothing box, right? That box. It was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. Alright, that's kind of weird.
I understand the idea here, but it is a little weird.
Especially when it's years ago.
I mean, I guess the only thing that's been kept in it is Pearl's toys, maybe? If the ball goes in there? I don't know.
Yeah. That's right.
Huh. There's still one thing I don't quite get.
What's that?
What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Cray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder.
She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya.
Thanks! Also, you bailed me out for another jam.
Well, you know...
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again.
Huh?
I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, now my aunt. Oh yeah, how do we explain to Pearl
Yeah.
That her mother's in prison due to aiding and abetting a criminal now.
Yeah, and during that process was trying to get her cousin, convicted for murder.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be real fun to
Gonna
tell
be
to an
one
8-year-old.
Awkward ass conversation at the burger joint. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
It's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please. I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was Pearl.
Pearls.
Take that.
Ollie?
4 years from now, new master will be born into Kurain Village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then?
Thinking dots? Connecting the dots? French family... My aunt.
No. Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. Next person would be Pearls.
Ah!
Everything was done for her sake. It's also that Pearls would become the next master.
Yeah. I can see that.
Huh? Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Date and time, unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement. Cell 13. Okay? This has ramped up
That's where
the
we just
intensity a
cut
bit.
to zero time escape. Gas mask on. You each have a watch on your wrist. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Kurain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.
So to the end.
Well, that's fucking ominous.
Yeah, that's not foreboding in any way, shape, form. Alright, let's see what alright, next picture is oh and no! Read the name!
Turnabout's Big Top.
It's time!
So this is the circus one. Alright, so I believe we have the thing to hand if we need it. We have the
Yep.
walkthrough to hand.
I have it
But
open.
we're gonna give it a try at least.
Yes. I have recently learned why this is so bad. Just like, I was casually watching something and it was brought up, like, why is this thing... It was like a questionable game design video, and it was like, alright, so this case is this bad for this reason. And I have now been informed of why, and it's real bad. There's a mechanical reason.
Oh. I was half suspecting it would be characters. If it's mechanical, I don't know if that's better or worse.
So the characters are annoying is how he described it, but it's layered on top of really bad mechanical use at one point.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, well, let's click through this, get that saving running. And this is a good spot to call it for the evening. I liked that case overall. The key was a little weird, but aside from that, it was really good.
The key was really stupid. I think I'm solely putting that down to someone wrote one part before the other
Mhm.
and got it the wrong way around.
Mhm.
Uh, Other than that, very good. I like the fact there's double evidence now, so that we can have those moments of, oh, well, you no longer have to have the specific one we were looking for.
And they're
Yeah,
both good enough that we both on both occurrences picked the two options that were both correct.
yes. Also, Francisca, she's good.
Very good, yeah.
I like the fact, compared to Von Karma, who's like, no, 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 fuck you, I will win.
Mhm.
I don't care if it's against the rules, I will win. She seems to be. She has that same Von Karma, no, I will win
Mhm.
to her, but she's trying to stay inside the lines.
She wants to win by the book, yeah.
She's trying to be perfect legally, which is great. Yeah, she's interesting. I'm curious to see where it goes. I'm gonna solidly lock in that she's here to avenge Edgeworth, not her father. Uh, yeah. Also, the case just, it's making you have to fish for answers more as well.
Mhm.
Like every
We had to
single
press
time we
everything
had to
today.
press.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not even just today. Last time as well. The first case the first day we were pressing most of it too.
Mhm.
It's not just, hey, there's the testament. There it is.
Yep.
Object.
You gotta
Yeah,
learn
I
where to
think
dig it
at
out.
least, at least so far, it's a lot more in depth. They are trying to be more clever with it.
And at least so far, mostly succeeding.
True.
And these cases
I'm
are also
concerned what will happen in the next
yeah,
case.
these cases are also what's the word? They're longer than the base games for the most part, but they're not the insanely long one that the bonus case was. I
Hmm.
believe this one only has 4, so it's just this one that we'll have next, and then the final case after that.
Okay. I suppose, yeah, the final case in the first game was
Number 4, yeah.
remaster things, right?
Yeah, the Gant case was an extra thing added to the DS version. The actual original end for the GBA was the Edgeworth case.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. I still am concerned at how long these cases are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because goddamn.
That was only 2 days as a reminder. We didn't even have a third day.
Yeah. I'm hoping that that's partially just because of the surroundings of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're trying to go, oh, what might happen to Maya? Oh, the Corain family. And oh, let's introduce Francisca. If they are all that long,
It's gonna take a
oh,
while. It's gonna be
oh.
a bit.
hmm Yeah. Overall, solid first proper case.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't think I have any more to tack on there. Do you, Ari?
No, not that I can think of.
All right. Well, let them know where they can find you for stuff.
As ever, people can find me over at twitch.tv/Grumpy Magician. Mainly Tuesdays and Wednesdays at the moment when migraine isn't being a piece of shit. You can also find me at youtube.com/Grumpy Magician and, of course, grumpymagician.bsky.social. Because creativity is not my strong suit. Ignore my entire degree.
Pay no attention to the paper behind the curtain.
In fact, even more appropriately, ignore the fact that because I didn't stream due to migraine this Wednesday, I instead just sat there writing VTuber lore.
Alright, well, you really can't help yourself out of that hole. Well, my name is Sastra Mahan, aka CS19 in various places. You can find me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/thecs19, or you can find me over on YouTube at the same, except you have to put an @ before the channel name now in the slash for some reason. They just changed that. I don't know why.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
And you can find me on Blue Sky at thecs19.bsky.social. You can also read a thing that I wrote about my experiences with the Trails series over the past several years. So far, it's written for people in a non-spoilery way. If you want to check it out, I've just reposted it at time of this. So, go check that out. Aside from that,
Yeah.
we'll be back. I'll be back next week, probably on Tuesday and Wednesday for more Final Fantasy 16. And hopefully I actually do a 2-day of it for once. It's been the last couple weeks, things have happened. And yeah, then we'll be back here on Thursday next week, presuming, again, nothing happens, to begin the case.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I am concerned.
It's time to find out why so many people hate this thing. But, anything else, Ari?
No. Don't think I've got anything to point people towards. Actually, just because I've been listening to their music a lot, people check out Lappy on YouTube. Lappy does a lot of kind of epic battle music style stuff. They released a new, really good violin piece.
Shared that
So go
yesterday
check
or
them
the day
out.
before, right?
Don't think I did actually.
Oh no, that was Gigabeats
I
this
should
morning.
have. Yeah, that was Gigabeef making a meme song about Tarkov, which is painfully accurate to how it is playing Tarkov.
Understood. Alright, well then. My name is Sastra Mahan, they have been Grumpy Magician, and we'll see you all next time.